Good evening, I am Tomas Guevara Calderon, and this is the channel Rewriting the Reality. Subscribe to this channel to understand your religious beliefs. In today's episode number 182, I am going to explain to all people who want to listen that religious beliefs are part of the design of our reality, that everyone has religious beliefs, even those that identify themselves as atheist or are called atheist, or those with align with metaphysical beliefs, which are another expression of a religious belief. In my last episode, one explained that these beliefs were born out of our desire for control. That since we separate from subjective knowing, or subjective awareness, we created the beliefs that we need to be in control. This belief system arose thousands of years ago because our subjective and objective awareness, which we also call outer self and inner self, appeared to be divorced themselves, creating uncertainty. Due to this unfamiliarity, we developed the idea of control. Throughout history, various cultures have worshipped gods associated with war and battle before going into conflict. Here are some notable examples. Ares, the Greek god of war, known for his violent and aggressive nature. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, often invoked for strategic warfare. Mars, the Roman god of war, equivalent to Ares in Greek mythology. Thor, although primarily associated with thunder, Thor was also called upon for strength in battle. Tyr, the god of war and heroic glory, known for his bravery. Set, the god of chaos, violence, and storms, often invoked in warfare. Horus, the god of the sky and kingship, who was also a warrior deity. Kartikeya, Morrigan, the god of war, known for his martial prowess and leadership in battles. Durga, the goddess of war and protection, often depicted as a fierce warrior. Ahayuda, the twin gods of war in Zuni mythology, created by the sun god Awanawalona to protect the first people from their enemies. Wakinyan, the thunder beings in Lakota mythology, often associated with war and protection. Hopi Kachinas, various warrior Kachinas, such as Anguas Nasamtaka, Crow Mother, who are invoked for protection in battle. Tlaloc, the Aztec god of rain, water, and fertility, who was also associated with war and sacrifice. Huitzilopochtli, the Aztec god of the sun and war, who led the Mexica people in battle. These gods were revered and invoked for strength, protection, and victory in battles by their respective cultures. These gods were believed to provide strength, protection, and victory in battles, and their worship was an integral part of preparing for war in their respective cultures. In Hebrew culture, Yahweh was the national god of the Israelites and was associated with war and protection. Yahweh was believed to lead the heavenly army against Israel's enemies and was invoked for victory in battles. Over time, Yahweh's attributes were absorbed into the monotheistic worship of Judaism, and other gods were gradually dismissed. In Islam, there isn't a specific war god like in some other religions. However, Allah is the central figure in Islam and is believed to be the ultimate authority over all aspects of life, including war and peace. The concept of jihad, often misunderstood, is one of the ways in which Muslims understand struggle and conflict, but it is not about waging war in the name of a specific deity. But in this present time, Muslim religion are always citing the jihad to feel themselves in control of the outcome of their future and course of their salvation. Early Christian culture did not have specific war gods. Christianity, especially in its early stages, emphasized peace, love, and nonviolence, following the teachings of Jesus Christ. The concept of a just war was later developed by Christian theologians like St. Augustine, but it was not associated with a specific deity. However, when Jesus Christ started his teaching, some of his disciples didn't believe in peace. They wanted war to take over the control from the Roman Empire, but Jesus clearly explained that he has not come to bring peace. Jesus did make a statement along those lines. In the New Testament, specifically in the book of Matthew 10 verses 34 to 36, he says, "Do not think that I came to bring peace on earth. I did not come to bring peace but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's enemies will be those of his own household." This passage is often interpreted in various ways. Some believe it means that Jesus' teachings would cause division and conflict because they would challenge existing beliefs and relationships, which was his intention and purpose. However, others see it as a metaphor for the difficult choices and sacrifices that following his teachings might entail. We need to remember that the Bible was created around 400 years after Jesus died, and approximately 99% of its contents are only beliefs his followers invented. Jesus never intended to be considered a god, but all believers of the Bible thinks that Jesus is God, and this is only a belief too. If analyze the purpose of every war, we will see a common denominator, the control of the land, or its resources, just like the battles going on today between Israel and Hamas, and Russia and Ukraine. This has been going on for approximately 4,000 years. The justification also has tints of religious beliefs. When we finally understand that we have been devaluating ourselves for thousands of years, we start to regain our value and faith in ourselves, which only can be done when we finally accept that most of our truths are only beliefs. Then we will be creating our reality in a more efficient way. This means that we must accept that our religions are only beliefs, not truths, that we are not less than Jesus, or any other gods, that Jesus was right when he said that we are gods. This is the purpose of the shift in consciousness that we are experiencing, and to avoid traumas we must accept all the beliefs about religion and duplicity. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and remember that if you want more information, you can buy my books in Amazon.com.